Hello everybody. So today we're talking about meditation.
Yes.
We're gonna start introducing a little bit of meditation practice. It really can make a deep change and impact on your life. To learn how to control your thought and not let your thought actually govern your decision and play with your mind a bit too much. So first, before we start anything about meditation, you're already there, perfect. The sitting position. If we want to sit in a meditation, it's important that the spine is really straight. So remember what we said. If we're in cross-legged and the knees are higher than this bone, we sit slightly up to have the spine really straight. Here. That way we can breathe proper, the spine is elongated, and we're good. Second thing, very important, don't be too greedy with meditation. Don't tell yourself, I'm gonna start meditating 1 hour every day and I'm gonna do this for 6 months. You're gonna do it for 2 weeks and then it's too hard to maintain.
Out of you, right?
Exactly.
Build a habit.
Exactly. And to build a habit is better to start simple. Take like 10, 15 minutes in the morning, put an alarm. Actually, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna put...
I think actually it's the best thing to do meditation would be in the morning when you wake up, because also your brain is to alpha, right?
Yes,
alpha,
exactly.
it's very calm, and also before bed.
Before bed. To set intention for the beginning of the day, keep the mind focused and quiet, or at night to break down before sleep. So yeah, today we're gonna just do 10 minutes. I would suggest to start with 10 minutes, do 10 minutes for like maybe a week, every day in the morning. You find it easy, the second week you do 15 minutes. You find the 15 easy, the third week you do 20. And gradually you make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And you can bring it to like me, for example, I do 45 minutes every morning, first thing when I wake up. And if I can, I do 45 minutes at night. But right now, I'm like you, I'm so busy with so many projects.
And also another thing when it comes to meditation is like, we're gonna have thoughts, right?
Yes, that's gonna come to the...
He's gonna guide us to meditation, but don't get attached.
That's part of the process. I'm gonna guide them into that.
Nice.
So first thing, you set your alarm, whatever time you choose, 10, 15 minutes, that way also you have a clear goal. Your mind is not wandering. I'm like, oh, when is it gonna be finished? When is it gonna be finished? And struggle. So we're gonna start with 10. And no instruction for the practice, very simple. You remember on the previous video we were talking about the breath, the 3 levels of the breath. So that's what we're gonna focus on. We're just gonna keep the attention to the breathing. You can focus on the breath going up and down, or you can focus on just the sensation of the air entering at the nostril. Just bringing the attention here. And of course, the challenge when we're meditating is that we start thinking about our days, about the stressful situation we have, argument with our boss, with our partner, what I'm gonna eat at lunchtime. Exactly, all the little distractions. The goal is not to fight this. You don't want to be like, I want to think about nothing, This is not gonna work. When a thought comes, when an emotion comes, when you're on meditation, you just look at it, detach. Observe the thought. You're not the thought. This thought is not you. This emotion is not you. It's just traversing you, going through you. You look at it, you acknowledge it for what it is. For example, let's say you're thinking about some stressful situation at work. And it comes to your mind and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a bit stressed about this. There is a little bit of discontent or like not really nice sensation. And then you let it go, you release. But exactly. The discontent is not you, the stress is not you. So remember, it's come from the Vipassana tradition. One technique, very simple, is not, know, and let go. You know the thought, you really describe it, you understand it for what it is, and you let it go because the thought is not you, and you're bringing the mind again to the focal point you choose, either the breath going up and down or the sensation here at the tips of the nostril, in between the lips and the nose. And really, this is the only thing important. The important thing in meditation is not to be really empty and think about nothing and feel the breath super deep. Those are nice, but the real work is when the thought is coming and you get distracted and you can come back to that state of equanimity and centered. This is the work. The work is you get the distraction, but you don't let it distract you. So now, let's go. We take our position really.
Timer, 10 minutes?
I'm gonna put the timer now. We put the timer on. We close our eyes, we keep the spine straight, and we bring the attention to the breath. Inhale and exhale. That's the only thing that counts now. And again, every time something coming, not, no, let go and come back to the breath. Take your time to come out slow if you want to stay a little bit more. Don't rush anything after it. And one last note on meditation. Maybe during the practice, it's really going to depend on you. For the people that are really receptive, and for some it's going to take a little bit more time, you can have like some weird physical sensation. Maybe when you close your eyes, you can see some colors. Some people, sometimes they have a little bit of shaking coming, or like weird physical sensation. Those are all part of the practice. There is nothing to be worried about. Exactly like the thought. You acknowledge it for what it is, observe, and let go. How do you feel, Nenad?
I feel good. In the beginning, I think what is very, this happened I think to everyone. There is a lot of going on, a lot of thoughts are coming up. And then when you kind of get used to emptiness, like you feel the emptiness, you feel that you're not thinking of anything, you feel like release, you're like,
yes, there is like a surrender a little bit to the practice.
It's like the body connection logo actually is when
you open to it.
You open to transformation and change. This is what it's all about. Thank you, Ferdinand.
Pleasure.
Very nice. And I just want to say that for some people prefer a guided meditation.
Also.
When you guide them into the process. So I think very powerful way, especially when you're by yourself, is to really feel the peace and really be in silence.
It's a little bit harder when you're not having a voice to focus on and get guided. A little bit more like the Nidra we did last time, which have someone which instructs you all along. But personally, I feel it takes a bit more time to get used, but I feel I got more benefits from it.
Yeah, when I started meditation, I know that even starting just 5 minutes a day, 10 will be perfect. It gives you this routine that you start slowly following. And in the beginning, I cannot do it by myself. I always start listening to some guided meditation. Sometimes it was just the music, sometimes it was like a gentle inner voice, and it was really nice and peaceful. Then in the last month, I wake up, I don't even put my headphones. I immediately come outside and sit on my place, and I just close my eyes. And very important things, what I also do for myself, when I close my eyes, I'm focusing on the breathing and then I relax. I set intention for the day. And this I feel that works very much for me. I set intention that which person or how I want to live my day. Like, do I want to be a person who is going to help others? Do I want to be somebody who is going to do some good? So many different things. And actually, really, I see that this completely shaped my whole day. And I even say that I don't want to say bad words. I don't want to think negative things. And sometimes, even at the end of the day, something negative comes to my mind, I immediately remember and I
the intention you set in the beginning.
Yeah, but before, it was just automatic, something happened, you just say something bad.
This is exactly what it is about. It's about like setting those meaningful rituals, the stuff that imprint us the most. First thing we do in the morning, last thing we do before bed. So if you take those moments for yourself to doing something meaningful, to set some intention, to meditate, that's going to influx on the whole quality of your day and the whole quality of your night. So those little ritualistic moments are very important. And as you say, it can be just 5 minutes. You start small. It doesn't have to be big. Like
even if you don't know how to do it or what you have to do, you just need to focus on the breathing. That's the whole point.
It's all about that.
And also another thing, when you focus on the breathing, you don't have time to think about problems or whatever comes to your mind, because you just focus on raising,
inhale,
exhale. And seriously, this works.
Raising, falling.
Thank you so much, Ferdinand.
Thank you, Nenad. Thank you. And keep practicing meditation.